What it is, Rich Nation, what's heading with y'all today? I started off like a radio personality. Anyway, I was switching around my room. We're finna get into the video in a second. But I was switching around my room, man. I was making more space in here for stuff, man. And now I got a clear look at this rug. My desk was sitting on top of this rug, my desk and my chair. But, bruh, I ain't realized a couple of things. So, of course, we got bread ones right there. I love this artwork too. Whoever did this, they talented. They knew what they were doing. We got Toros coming up. Look at that. Toro foes right there. Carmine things. That's the bottom of a green glow foe. And then that's the side of a green glow foe. That's another bread. They like breads and green glow foe. Or maybe they just put both shoes in there. I don't know. Maybe each thing he got games. Maybe both of the shoes in each. You know what I'm saying? Like one of each shoe. I don't know. Left and right shoe. Taxi 12s. We don't want to pay attention to that. We got steel 10s without the toe cap. We got Concords right there. We got some 2s back there. Got some fire red 3s. That go to other fire red 3. See what I'm saying? We got Olympic 6s. I mean 7s. What's that purple shoe? That's like a Jordan 1. That's not an OG. It's supposed to be Royals. It look purple though. The other piece of the Concord right there. You know what I'm saying? So the bottom of the steel, focusing on my hand. The bottom of the steel 10s. Braid 11s. I just realized that. Braid 11s. We got Obsidians 12s. Right there. You know what I'm saying? Fire red. But this right here. One of these do not belong, face said. Bread 13s right there. One of these do not belong. That's the bottom of the bread 13s. When I'm actually looking at the picture, I'm seeing a lot that I didn't. Ooh, those 9s right there. What 9s are these? It's not the powder blue 9s. It's like, what was this? I can't remember. It was like a special edition 9. Excuse my feet. But one of these don't belong, like I said. Got a pair of Air Jordan Nathaniels. And I know y'all like Spizikes, and I know the classic colorways, and trust me, don't get in my comments saying, Rich, you don't know about Spizike, man. Spizike I don't care what y'all used to do. I never did. That's the thing y'all don't understand. When I talk about stuff, I'm not talking about it out of ignorance and not knowing, oh, those are playoffs. Never noticed that? Playoffs. I think I did notice it, but I kind of forgot or whatever. But I don't think y'all realize I just never mess with them. I never mess with 6 rings. I never mess with Spizikes. I never mess with Dub Zeros. Trash can water to me. Just my opinion, fellas and women, ladies and gentlemen. You feel me? But anyway, that's my rug that my wife bought for me a few years back, man. And now that I get to see it in its full glory because I don't have my desk and my desk and stuff is over here now. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to show all that, but you know what I'm saying? I just want to do that before I start the video. Now, let's get into your viewing pleasures. However that go. Do it. Like Rich off in there, thing, man. Hey, talking about what it is, everybody. It is your boy Mike Rich. Like I said, I appreciate y'all for kicking it with me, stopping through today. Like I said, it's me. I hope y'all, everybody, each and every last one of y'all, all of y'all folks out there in Rich Nation is having a blessed day today, man. The reason I got side pan action going because I'm finna put some stuff right here we're gonna talk about real quick. Where my phone at? I gotta remember what I was gonna talk about. Got space in here now. Yeah, man, I redid the room, man. It's very much spacious. This room is actually a pretty nice sized room. And now that I got everything out the middle of the floor, I don't know, we maybe can do some on feet action in here or something. What y'all think? So anyway, I'm trying to come down off a headache, but I got a massive, like, some migraine action going behind the eyes. But I did want to talk to y'all about some sneakers today. What we got coming up Saturday? We got a release day Saturday coming up. What's dropping? I don't know what's dropping this weekend. Let's hold on. Let's look on sneakers and just see what's, because I know something limited might come up that might not be on sneakers. We got those Mexican Jordan 3s coming out. Yeah, September 20th. That's this Saturday. And then on the 27th, we got the Varsity Maze, the Tokyo joints. Fire, in my humble opinion. I might go for those. I don't know. I want to see what they look like in hand. If I do get them, you know what I'm saying, I don't know if I'm going to keep them, but I do want to see what they look like in hand. But what I did want to talk about today, ladies and gentlemen, is a couple of sneakers we got coming up. And the crazy part about it is, I'm going to talk about one shoe at the end. And I always wanted them to do this with this shoe, but now that they're doing it, I'm like, why now? What's with the timing? Because like Nike and Jordan brand and stuff like that, they be having like They be having stuff like in the pipeline that they know that's gonna come. That's gonna bother me. I see some trash on the floor. I'm saying, but do they be knowing? What's that? See, man, I'm seeing too much stuff now. Too much space in here. First of all, I'm gonna say that shoe for the end. First of all, this shoe that I'm finna show now, it should sit. It should, but it won't. It won't. You know why? Because hype. And what do we say about hype over here in Rich Nation? Hype moves mysteriously. Hey, you talking about? Because look, that was weird. Because the Air Jordan 1 OG High Union X Fragment, these right here, they not ass. They're not quite ass. They cheeks a little bit, but they not quite ass. You feel me? But bruh, it be so many J's coming out that look just like this that just don't move. Go on sale. Go to the outlets. This is an outlet shoe under other circumstances that don't include Union LA and Fragment. Without those circumstances, this is an outlet kick, an outlet Jordan, an outlet special, a staple in the community at the Nike outlet store. Now, with that being said, Union did that knitted shoe. It didn't really go to the outlets or nothing, but I think they make these shoes just limited enough to, regardless of what colorway, how they bring them out, they gonna sell out. Now, I'm pretty sure it's somebody at Union and Fragment that thought this was just a nice shoe. They thought this was dope. It's a clean colorway. There's nothing really wrong with it. Of course, I love that oversized wing logo on the wing. I'm on the collar right there. I love that. But with this all white, the white midsole, and it's just like, bro, I feel like we done seen this shoe before already. I feel like it's some kind of definitely a Jordan mid. I almost want to guarantee it's a Jordan mid that they came out with this colorway. I almost want to guarantee it. But bruh, yeah, these ain't it. I kind of want to see what they look like in hand, because from the pictures, it even looked like the leather is on some real bland, not up to Union standard. Most time they do a Union Jordan 1 that has some buttery leather, if nothing else. Maybe Fragment came in there with like, yeah, make these real flat leather. Because like even those blue Fragment, the original OG Fragment one highs, they had flat leather like that. Anyway, I digress. Y'all comment below. Like I said, these should sit. They should go on sale. They should be at the outlet. But because of hype being mysterious and them having those collab names on there, they're going to sell out. I don't know if they're going to resell for nothing, but they definitely going to sell out. Y'all comment below and tell me y'all opinions, man. Another thing is, we're gonna do 3 shoes today because I'm long-winded as hell, so it's probably gonna be long with just talking about 3 shoes. So I'm glad I sold my pair. I didn't know we was gonna get another one this soon, but because a lot of people be asking me, you still got these shoes, Rich? Because of the classic video of me and T Ward being at the park. Let me see if y'all can think of it before I get to it. Me and T Ward at the park unboxing the shoe. We heard a loud boom and we both looked like synchronized. Our heads looked at the same time. Like, what the hell was that? If y'all remember that video, it was the Air Jordan, what? Say it with me. Say it with me. Air Jordan 3 True Blue. Maybe I know something. I think I got a gift when it comes to sneakers, because I just thought about something. If y'all been paying attention to my last few vlogs, and I don't feel like pulling the tape, so I hope y'all saw it. Every time I pick a shoe up, it's been 3 times that I picked the shoe up at least, and I call it True Blue. The Rare Air 3s, almost every time I pick that shoe up, I say True Blue for some reason. Maybe it's the red and the blues that's kind of making the subconscious and the electricity in my brain think True Blue, or maybe I just know something. Maybe I knew these was coming. So, and then also that, speaking of Spizikes, that Spizike low with that True Blue like colorway I saw in that one vlog I did recently. I don't know, something to this True Blue thing. So anyway, we are getting supposedly in 2026 the more OG-ish cut of the Air Jordan 3 in the True Blue colorway. Now, the one that came out in that video I'm talking about, 2017, 16, 15, around one of those years, that shoe had the old cut on it, the big fat wide bulky Jordan 3 cut, and we wanted it. We was just so happy it had Nike Air on the back. It was OG colorway, Nike Air on the back. We wasn't that hard to please back then. It done got a lot worse because they've been giving us so much. We complain about everything as sneakerheads. Well, I ain't gonna say, I'm not saying we as in me, because I don't know, I don't really complain too much. But as sneakerheads in general, as a whole, we complain about everything. So all they had to do was just be an OG colorway with Nike Air on the ass, and we was good back then. Now, Shoe got to be good quality. It got to be like exactly like the, I ain't gonna say the original cut, because a lot of shoes y'all want to be like the last retro. So you can't never make everybody happy. Hopefully these shoes are close to me, to the OG, to this shoe that I'm showing, which is the original 80, don't get me wrong, 1988 cut. Hopefully it's close to this one. I'm glad I sold mine because I liked it, but it still was that bulky cut. That's why I sold my 2018 Bread 3s, not Bread 3s, Black Cement 3s, same reason. The newer cuts are more like the OG, and that's what I want. This one's on the list already for 2026. I don't like talking about shoes that come out next year too much, but it's getting closer to the end of the year, so I guess I can start going into some of the sneakers that drop next year. And speaking of that, the shoe that I was gonna tell y'all that I always wanted, but I didn't know I didn't know they was gonna drop it. It was, put it this way, it was something we was always asking for. Speaking of T Ward again, shout out to my guy T Ward, by the way. I love you, my boy. But speaking of T Ward again, me and T Ward always said, let's get the shoe so we can, let's set it up. Let's set it up. Me and T Ward always have this conversation, bro, about this shoe right here. We always have this conversation. We say, bro, they clean, man. It's the OG. This is closest to the OG that we got. This is 2019. This is closest to the OG as far as the fire red. I mean, not the fire red, but the infrared colorway. The 3M hits behind these holes right here. The perforations or whatever. Nike Air on the ass. This is the closest we done got to the OG. Closest we done got to the OG. But with that being said, Rich Nation, with that being said, me and my boy T Ward always said, why didn't they make, it's gonna lead me to something else. It's not the last shoe I'm gonna talk about. It's gonna lead me to something else. But why didn't they put red Nike? That would, the red stitched infrared Nike Air would have popped on this shoe so much better. Only thing about it is I want it to be this exact same shoe with just the red infrared Nike Air on the back. That's all I wanted. But we are getting something I would consider to be the next best thing. And it's the reverse. Is they calling it reverse? Where's my phone at? So they calling it reverse infrared, I guess. That's what it's saying on Z Sneakerheads. Reverse infrared Air Jordan 6. This is giving me exactly what I wanted with the Nike, with the infrared Nike Air on that ass, which is fire. It's dope. This red looks a little darker on these too. I don't know. This one might be even closer to the OG infrared. It might be closer than this one is to the OG infrared, but it's on the side though. Why it got more red on the side? Kind of remind me of the color blocking mix up with the original Olympic 6s. I don't dislike it. I love red on Jordan 6s, black and red. I love it. I'm gonna probably buy this shoe. Jordan, if y'all ain't been here for a while, man, Jordan 6 is my second favorite Air Jordan of all time. First is Bordeaux 7. Y'all might know that. Some of y'all might know that. And second, always been second on my list, is the Air Jordan 6 in the black and red colorway. I only wore this shoe one time. This is my 2019 pair. I wore it recently, like 2-3 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's this one's still fresh out the box, and we getting to basically another one next year. So I'm saying, like, I always wanted them to put that infrared on the ass in the Nike Air, but it's like, damn, shawty, I'm finna buy this shoe brand new. I'm finna buy this shoe again because it's a little bit different and closer to something I've been asking for. And I think somebody might have did a custom of this shoe or something like that a while back. I think Jordan brand copies a lot of customs that people do, and they bring the shoe out and they Jordan brand. Who gonna tell them they can't? You feel me? But these are hard, and I want it because, like I said, it's my second favorite Air Jordan, and they put a little something extra that I always wanted on the shoe. I can't say no to this kick. Now next year when the shoe come out, who knows if my mind might change between now and then, but we'll see when that time comes. So y'all comment below. Everybody in them comments, get in them comment section and show me that you want to comment on this video. And give me some thumbs up too. Like, if y'all like me talking about future releases, I rarely do future releases no more because it takes time to put up pictures and stuff like that, and if a lot of people are not gonna watch it, like if the mass majority ain't gonna want to watch it, just like my own feet videos, I want to put more time into stuff that I know everybody gonna want to see. You know what I'm saying? I know I can't please everybody, but I try to show people what they want to see. You know what I'm saying? So y'all comment below, thumbs up, like I said, if you want me to do videos like this more often, and y'all comment below and tell me what y'all think of these kicks dropping. We got those unions that should be chilling, collecting that thick dust tan. You got Jordan 3s with the correct shapeage that I'm pretty sure I'm definitely gonna cop. That's on the list. And then you got these infrareds, man. Also, oh yeah, and I said I was gonna talk about one more shoe. Also, speaking of infrareds, the first Jordan I've ever owned in my life, my mama bought them for me when I was in the 4th grade. The original. That's I'm just telling my age. In 1991, I was in the 4th grade. Is the Air Jordan 6 white infrared. I've been asking for that shoe for a long time, shawty. Hopefully it got some decent leather. It ain't just that real hard, smooth leather. I hope it's something that just, I don't know. Like I said, smooth leather don't mean bad leather, but it can. If you're gonna do a smooth leather, give me that thick cut leather like you did on the original Jordan 185 highs. If you're gonna do a, you know what I'm saying, a stiff leather. But if y'all give us some of this leather, this real synthetic plastic leather that just kind of break down and crease and just, even when it crease, it should still look good. It should still look like genuine leather and not synthetic, if that make any sense. Hopefully they do that. Hopefully they get the infrared color right. I had the 2014s. I sold them because it just, that was when the 2014 had the pink, the real pinkish looking infrared on the black ones and the white ones. And we've since then got black infrared 6s, but we never got white infrared 6s. Maybe they're gonna bring sport blues. Some of these shoes, like the Jordan 5s, the all white upper, but Jordan 6s, they're a little bit more narrow. They don't look as bulky. And I want a pair. So y'all comment below, especially with it being the first Jordan I've ever had in my life. First Jordan I ever had in my life was white infrared 6. Second Jordan I ever had in my life was the Bordeaux 7, and then I ain't get no more Jordans until I graduated high school and was able to buy sneakers on my own. So anyway, I appreciate y'all for joining. Thumbs up, like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell so you can become a part of Rich Nation. Stand all the way up to the keep watching my videos, cause that's what I'm here for. Gone.
Rock money off.
Spaceship. Going to the moon on them. Yeah. Call up the plug, hit me a lick. Early hits from Retro Rick. New air bubble like helium lift. So extra blessed, thank God for the gift. Yeah, it's a hit, premium fit. No barbecue, but this is it. Hold up, rock just might hit with richest kicks. I mean, my rich, yeah. Ballin' all the way to the moon on them. Space Jam going on the tune on them. Sweeping y'all haters, get the broom on them. New heat coming real soon on them. My rich fan shouted, that's what I cop the gift for. Thank you for watching these vids, that's what I'm here for. Gone all the way up to the moon on them. What's happening, everybody? Life so lottie-dottie. Hit that Nike store just like your girl hit Hobby Lobby. Then we fly to Abu Dhabi, then we gone straight up to the moon on them. To the moon, all the way up to the moon on them. To the moon, all the way up to the moon on them.